Q7100. Which instruments are considered primary and supporting for bank, respectively, when establishing a level standard rate turn? A. Turn coordinator and heading indicator. B. Attitude indicator and turn coordinator. C. Turn coordinator and attitude indicator. The correct answer is B. When establishing a level standard rate turn, the primary instrument for bank is the turn coordinator, and the supporting instrument is the attitude indicator. A level standard rate turn is a maneuver where the pilot maintains a constant bank angle and a constant rate of turn while turning the aircraft. The bank angle is the primary parameter that needs to be controlled during this maneuver. The turn coordinator is a gyroscopic instrument that provides information about the aircraft's rate of turn and coordination of turns. It indicates whether the aircraft is in a coordinated or uncoordinated turn. In a level standard rate turn, the turn coordinator is the primary instrument for bank. It helps the pilot maintain the desired bank angle and provides feedback on the rate of turn. The attitude indicator, on the other hand, provides information about the aircraft's pitch and bank attitudes. While the attitude indicator is a crucial instrument for maintaining overall aircraft control, in the context of establishing a level standard rate turn, it serves as a supporting instrument for bank. It provides the pilot with a reference to confirm the desired bank angle and helps in maintaining a consistent bank during the turn. By using the turn coordinator as the primary instrument for bank and the attitude indicator as a supporting instrument, the pilot can establish and maintain a level standard rate turn with the desired bank angle and rate of turn. Q7102. Which is the correct sequence for recovery from a spiraling, nose low, increasing airspeed, unusual flight attitude? A. Increase pitch attitude, reduce power, and level wings. B. Reduce power, correct bank attitude, and raise nose to a level attitude. C. Reduce power, raise nose to a level attitude, and correct bank attitude. The correct answer is B. The correct sequence for recovery from a spiraling, nose low, increasing airspeed, unusual flight attitude is to reduce power, correct the bank attitude, and then raise the nose to a level attitude. When an aircraft is in a spiraling, nose-low attitude with increasing airspeed, prompt action is necessary to regain control and return to normal flight. Reducing power is the first step in the recovery sequence. By reducing power, the pilot reduces the aircraft's excessive airspeed and prevents it from accelerating further. This helps to regain control and stabilize the flight path. The next step is to correct the bank attitude. In a spiraling flight attitude, the aircraft may be in a bank position. To recover, the pilot needs to correct the bank by applying appropriate aileron input. This helps to level the wings and prevent further deviation from the desired flight path. Finally, the pilot should raise the nose to a level attitude. By raising the nose to a level attitude, the pilot regains the correct pitch attitude and returns the aircraft to a normal flight configuration. This helps to establish a proper flight path and prevent further descent or excessive climb. Therefore, the correct sequence for recovery from a spiraling, nose low, increasing airspeed, unusual flight attitude is to reduce power, correct the bank attitude, and then raise the nose to a level attitude. 7101. If an airplane is in an unusual flight attitude and the attitude indicator has exceeded its limits, which instruments should be relied upon to determine pitch attitude before recovery? A. Airspeed indicator and altimeter. B. Turn coordinator and vertical speed indicator. C. Vertical speed indicator and airspeed indicator. The correct answer is A. If an airplane is in an unusual flight attitude and the attitude indicator has exceeded its limits, the instruments that should be relied upon to determine the pitch attitude before recovery are the airspeed indicator and altimeter. The attitude indicator is a primary instrument for determining the pitch attitude of an aircraft. However, if it has exceeded its limits or is unreliable, alternative instruments must be used to assess the pitch attitude accurately. The airspeed indicator provides information about the aircraft's speed through the air. While it primarily indicates the airspeed, it can also provide an indication of the aircraft's pitch attitude indirectly. In unusual flight attitudes, the airspeed indicator can be referenced to gauge the relative pitch attitude by comparing it to the known airspeeds associated with specific pitch attitudes in normal flight. The altimeter, on the other hand, measures the altitude of the aircraft above a reference point, typically sea level. While the altimeter does not directly indicate the pitch attitude, it can serve as a supporting instrument to confirm the aircraft's pitch attitude by comparing the altitude readings to known altitudes associated with specific pitch attitudes in normal flight. By referencing the airspeed indicator and altimeter, the pilot can make an informed assessment of the aircraft's pitch attitude even when the attitude indicator is unavailable or unreliable. Therefore, when the attitude indicator has exceeded its limits in an unusual flight attitude, the correct instruments to rely upon for determining the pitch attitude before recovery are the airspeed indicator and altimeter. 4832. The gyroscopic heading indicator is inoperative. What is the primary bank instrument in unaccelerated straight and level flight? A. Magnetic compass. B. Attitude indicator. C. Miniature aircraft of turn coordinator. The correct answer is A. If the gyroscopic heading indicator is inoperative in unaccelerated straight and level flight, the primary bank instrument would be the magnetic compass. The gyroscopic heading indicator is the primary instrument for indicating the aircraft's heading. However, if it is not functioning, the magnetic compass becomes the primary instrument for determining the aircraft's heading. In unaccelerated straight and level flight, the pilot needs to maintain a constant heading. The magnetic compass provides a reference for the aircraft's heading by indicating the magnetic direction, while the attitude indicator and miniature aircraft of the turn coordinator provide information about the aircraft's bank attitude. They do not directly indicate the heading of the aircraft. Therefore, they are not considered the primary bank instrument for maintaining a specific heading in this scenario. It's important to note that the magnetic compass has its limitations, such as being affected by magnetic deviations and errors caused by the aircraft's movement or nearby magnetic fields. However, in the absence of a functioning gyroscopic heading indicator, the magnetic compass becomes the primary instrument for maintaining the aircraft's heading in unaccelerated straight and level flight. 4836. What instruments are considered supporting bank instruments during a straight, stabilized climb at a constant rate? A. Attitude indicator and turn coordinator. B. Heading indicator and attitude indicator. C. Heading indicator and turn coordinator. The correct answer is A. During a straight, stabilized climb at a constant rate, the instruments that are considered supporting bank instruments are the attitude indicator and turn coordinator. In a climb, the primary focus is on maintaining a constant rate of climb and pitch attitude. However, maintaining a coordinated flight is also important, which involves controlling the bank angle. The attitude indicator provides information about the aircraft's pitch and bank attitudes. While the primary use of the attitude indicator in this scenario is to monitor and control the pitch attitude, it also provides a reference for the bank angle. By observing the bank indication on the attitude indicator, the pilot can ensure that the bank angle remains within desired limits during the climb. The turn coordinator is a gyroscopic instrument that provides information about the aircraft's rate of turn and coordination of turns. Even though a turn is not being executed during a straight, stabilized climb, the turn coordinator can still be used as a supporting instrument for bank control. It indicates whether the aircraft is in a coordinated or uncoordinated state. By keeping the turn coordinator centered, the pilot can ensure that the bank angle remains coordinated during the climb. The heading indicator and attitude indicator mentioned in option B are not typically considered supporting bank instruments during a straight, stabilized climb. The heading indicator primarily provides information about the aircraft's heading, which is not directly related to maintaining a constant bank angle. While the attitude indicator is important for pitch control, it is not the primary instrument for bank control in this specific scenario.